Ay, ay, ay. Uh, I, I don't know what to say, man. I'm looking at the screen right now as I'm talking to you. I mean, I don't know what is this? Is this? Are they putting on an act, or is this is this real? I'm serious. Like wait, I'll show you the time. Wait, 1 second. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. It's 5:33. Okay, it's 5:33 in the morning. Um, I I just woke up at 4 o'clock, and I just thought I'll go to answer Nature's call, and I just took my phone. I was half sleepy. I was like, no, I'm going to go back to sleep. Obviously, because I had a very late night. Client work, and uh, and I sat down and I just browsing, and all of a sudden I see this. Musk says Trump was part of the Epstein files. I'll give you the exact tweet. Where is it? Yeah, here. Yeah. Elon Musk, time to drop the real truth bomb. See, look at the screen. Huh? The real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not made it public. Have a nice day, DJT. And then he says, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not putting on a fake this thing. When I saw that, I was like, well, did did Elon Musk's that X account get hacked, or what the hell is going on? And then when I checked my WhatsApp group, they were like, some people were like, LOL, ha ha ha, the bromance is over. Then one of my clients from USA said, I'm looking forward for your video on Trump versus Musk feud. I was like, what is going on? Like, what the hell? Like, aren't they supposed to be like best friends? Like, and then when I checked and I started to read the all the articles, you can see the screen. I went and started to check each and every link. I cannot, for the life of me, believe what the hell is going on, man? Like, are they putting on an act? Is this like some kind of fake drama just to show, see, we hate each other, okay? So I started to read. You can make out from my voice. I'm like really shocked. And so what I did is I went through all the articles and I tried to put it in a very simple, easy to understand manner, which anyone who doesn't know what is happening would be educated. Okay, so here it is, the timeline before June 2025. That is before this, just 6 days ago. Before 6 days ago, uh, Elon Musk, who is behind Tesla and SpaceX, he was leading the Department of Government Efficiency for excessive spending, and they decided, okay, uh, we will. Things are not working out. I'll go back to my Tesla. I'll try to sell more cars. I'll try to bring the shares up. This is not working out. I went through the timeline as to Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They were like good friends. Everything was going fine. Trump was managing the Department of Government Efficiency. He wanted to cut off 2 trillion or 1 trillion savings or whatever. It kept going down, down. And then finally we realized that, he realized, we realized, everyone realized it's not working out. Okay. Because one man cannot fight the entire system. I've always said this in my videos, not specifically related to Trump and Musk, but I've always told you that you cannot fight the entire system. You can't change the world. You're not Gandhi. If you check my videos maybe 3 years or 5 years ago. So over here, Musk was also trying to fight the entire system, the whole of United States, the entire, corrupt lobby. It's not possible. Yeah, it's not possible. So, if you just look back, like maybe around May, where, Elon Musk said that I'm stepping down. Okay, I'll go back to selling my cars. He wanted to bring Tesla stock up to the mark. But then, here is the timeline. May 2025, specifically May 27th, the first bomb was dropped, and that was Musk publicly expressed disappointment with Trump's big, beautiful bill, BBB, okay, on CBS Sunday Morning. He criticized the bill's massive spending and projected its increase on the national deficit, stating it undermines the work that the Dodge team is doing. You are criticizing the guy who gave you the position to cut down the expense. You're criticizing, it's like you're criticizing your own boss. And then Musk commented, I think the bill can be big or it can be beautiful, but I don't know if it can be both. Then, early June, that is late May, Musk stepped down from his government role officially with a warm send off. And I think there was the keys to the White House or something like that, which was given. That is early June. June 3rd, Musk intensified the criticism. Now, Donald Trump is not a guy who you criticize. He doesn't take very lightly to criticism. And if you have followed Donald Trump, I have been following Donald Trump since the days of The Apprentice. I've always been a big fan of his. He's an entertainer. I'm not talking of his politics. I'm talking of as a brand, from Apprentice to the brands that he tried to launch and failed. Trump Water, Trump Steak, Trump Real Estate, Trump University, all this I witnessed when I was in Dubai. Okay. So all the ups and downs and his role in WWE as an entertainer. So he was always a fun character. And there was so much to learn from him. Like, whether you say bullshit or whether he's fabricating his worth. But he's a guy who's always been talked about. Okay. So, to criticize Donald Trump, you are inviting serious trouble. Serious. So, on June 3rd, he intensified his criticism, calling the GOP bill a disgusting abomination due to its projected impact on the deficit. Once again, you're criticizing Donald Trump, and Donald Trump did not say anything until now. And it's like, what the hell are you doing? Okay. And I'll tell you, obviously I don't see too much of American politics. So I was like, what is happening? Like, okay, I just let it go. I should have paid attention because June 5th, 2 days later, the public feud exploded. President Trump publicly stated from the Oval Office that he was very disappointed and surprised at Musk's criticism of his spending bill, which is obvious. Like, I mean, you are showing that you're best friends with him, you're everywhere with him, you're literally photographed everywhere, you have your son on top of your shoulders, which nobody does. You're trying to show that Oval Office is my playground and Donald Trump is my buddy. I can wear a cap, I can dress up informal in front of the president. So you're trying to rub shoulders, but all this was only making him more famous. And remember, my videos, which I've told you before, you can either choose between a lot of fame and a lot of money. And if you focus on a lot of fame, you're going to make lots of enemies. Once again, this was 3 to 5 years ago, my videos. I've always told you simple. When I was speaking, even me, if I have a choice between being famous or making money, famous and anonymous, famous and no money, no fame and lots of money. No fame and lots of money is always better. Because the more famous you are, the more people will target you, the more people hate you. And we saw what happened with Elon Musk. People, all their anger against Donald Trump, all their anger against Republicans, all their anger on Donald Trump's policies, they wanted to target someone. You can't target the president. You can't target his Mar-a-Lago, residence or his properties. So, Trump, his best friend. So they targeted the showrooms, the cars, they set it on fire. It became global protests. And, Elon Musk realized, sheesh, man, all his anger is coming on me. My shareholders are, started to get panicky. My shares values are dropping. The sales are dropping. And, when it affects your bottom line, their friendship and everything goes out of the window. Then Trump suggested Musk only objected after leaving his role, which is kind of true. Only after he failed, he resigned. And now he started to it's more like you're kind of backstabbing your own guy, honestly speaking, because see, Dana White is the CEO of the president of UFC, Ultimate Fighting Championship. Here and Donald Trump are like best buddies. Okay, when UFC was just starting a sport, that's a MMA fighting sport. Donald Trump, nobody wanted to give them a venue for the fighting because they considered human cockfighting. They considered it very violent. Those days when it was not an official sport, kind of, it was not approved. So Donald Trump took the risk and allowed UFC president to conduct these UFC fights in his Trump properties, Trump Taj Mahal, which was there that time. So, because he supported Dana White has forever supported Donald Trump, irrespective of where his stances. Okay, so they've always been good, no matter what. But this guy, this Elon Musk, boss, you're not even you're not born and raised in USA. You came from South Africa. You got the citizenship. That kind of gratitude should be there. That I'm honored to be given this role. But the minute you start being like, I don't know, for lack of a better word, like a vigilante, or you want to change the country, people are not going to take very kindly. Arnold Schwarzenegger also experienced this. He has gotten the citizenship. He tried to be a great governor. But a lot of people got very pissed off. They're like, yeah, the typical go back to your country. Okay. So now Trump suggested Musk only objected after leaving his role and the proposed cuts to the EV tax incentives. See, over here also, which I don't seem to understand, is Trump is, the biggest political donor of your campaign is there, and you're trying to hurt his business by cutting the very incentives that he is to enjoy. That also, when Joe Biden was there, Elon Musk didn't like Joe Biden at all, but still, at least his, tax incentives were there. But now here's a guy who he has paid money for, who he has endorsed, whom he has funded his campaign, and now he's cutting into his own bread and butter. So Trump threatened to cut government contracts with Musk companies. Ooh la la. That is like, telling, and that also publicly, when you state, boss, I'm going to chop your balls. Huh? Don't act smart with me. That's what Donald Trump is trying to tell Elon. And Elon, the rebel that he is, I don't know why does he feel that he's untouchable. He has literally had fights with every government entity, whether it's the Securities Exchange or whomsoever. I don't know, he maybe feels he's invincible. I don't know what it is because of his, Tesla shares, which makes him the richest guy. So shortly afterwards, Musk began a series of strong counterattacks on his platform, which is you're putting fuel to the fire. He denied Trump claims about the opposition of the bill. He denied it. Musk asserted that Trump would have lost the election without his support. Oh, it's like you insulting his manhood. You're telling him you are a nothing and nobody without me. This is like big insults. Then he launched an online poll asking if it is time for a new political party. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. And then this all, I was not aware. Huh? I'm sorry, but I have so many other news. I need to focus. I'm human. So then Musk claimed on X that Trump's proposed tariffs would cause a recession. You are hitting Donald Trump where it hurts. You are attacking him left, right, and center where you shouldn't be. Like, come on, man. And then what? Where is that? Escalation. Musk also made a highly controversial, unverified claim on X, stating without evidence that Trump appears on the unrelated files of the late financier Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, when you do that, it's like, imagine if you have a friend and you show him all the secret files which nobody has access to, and you're telling the world that the president's name, and everyone knows, say, if you type Donald Trump and Epstein, okay, everyone knows that they both were friends. If you check the images, see here it is. They both were friends. Everyone knows this. You can see the screen. So there's no shock here. Everyone knows about it. But now you're rubbing salt on his wounds, boss. You are going way, way, way. I mean, it's like you're going to territories you wouldn't want to go. Okay, then what he says, Musk also agreed on X calling for Trump's impeachment. It's like now they are, insulting each other to the maximum. It's like I'm ready to go all out war against you. And then Musk, okay, after all that, in response to Trump's threat of contract termination, Musk wrote, SpaceX will begin decommissioning of its Dragon spacecraft immediately, a move with major implications for NASA and International Space Station. See, I'll just tell you, you can tell me if I'm wrong or right, okay? You cannot fight someone who's powerful, especially someone like Donald Trump. He doesn't take very kindly to it. And he has all the political power. Elon Musk has money, yes, but Donald Trump has power. And when you try to fight someone with power, you will lose. You will lose. Throughout the day, Trump responded on Truth Social stating that Musk went crazy and claimed that he had Musk to leave the administration. Tesla's stock plummeted 14%, wiping out 150 billion, dropping below the 1 trillion mark for the first time in a while. Republican figures like Mike Johnson defended Trump's bill against Musk's criticism. Former Trump ally Steve Bannon reportedly called for investigation of Musk's immigration status and suggested he should be deported immediately. And the FBI, when asked about Musk Epstein files allegation, they just responded with no comment. So now what this means is, this is not going to stop. Donald Trump does not stop until you're destroyed. He will not stop. Elon Musk, yes, he has the money. Yes, he can make court cases. You can try to sue him, but you don't play with Donald Trump, man. He is at that position of power that he has. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I really don't know what the hell is going on. Anyway, all I can tell you is you guys feel free to comment down below and let me know what do you think, because I have never, ever, ever in my life been more shocked than this public spat that has happened. So, good, bad, ugly, let me know your comments down below. And who do you think is going to win this, man? For me, Elon Musk doesn't stand a chance against Donald Trump. Seriously, doesn't stand. Anyway, so much for my sleep and so much for what is happening. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.